Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys on a potential second season of The Full Monty. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So earlier this year, FX released a brand new series on Disney Plus around the world and on Hulu in the United States called The Full Monty, which is a follow-on from the hit film by Searchlight Pictures that came out in 1997. It was a huge box office hit, one of the biggest British films ever. Made for about 3.5 million and it ended up making over 250 million globally. Big hit. And so 25 years later, we came back to Sheffield and it continued the story. And it follows the same band of brothers as they navigate the post-industrial city of Sheffield and society's crumbling healthcare, education and employment sectors. The comedy drama uncovers what happened to the gang after they put their kit back on. Now, I enjoyed the series. I thought it was okay, but it definitely didn't have the same impact that that first film did. It kind of missed I think the big part of it, you know, being all about them kind of doing the full Monty dance, and that kind of hasn't really followed on. The series had a little moment in there. There was a little scene in the bank robbery kind of thing where they kind of reenacted it, but it didn't have that same magic. I mean, the full Monty is still, here in the UK, still a massive thing every year. Like there's like a celebrity show and, you know, they kind of reenact it and stuff, and it's still kind of a big thing here. But the series just, I don't think really kind of managed to kind of hit those heights. But according to The Sun, Disney are apparently looking at maybe doing a second season. It looks like Disney Plus are considering the go-ahead on the second season of The Full Monty. Talks are ongoing about whether it will make it, but everyone felt there was so much promise behind revisiting the story, and a few tweaks could make a second season land better. Discussions are underway, and some influential people behind the scenes trying their best to make it happen. What was also interesting as well, The Sun revealed that the series was actually passed on by both the BBC and Channel 4 before Disney Plus decided to go ahead with it, which is kind of interesting to see. You know, they obviously felt like it just wasn't worth it or wasn't worth the cost of it, and so Disney carried on. I still think it was a really good series for Disney Plus to put out there because I think, you know, just strengthening the amount of original content, especially British content, is good. I know when this series came out, especially here in the UK, there was a lot of talk about it and a lot of buzz because obviously it was so popular. But again, that buzz just quickly died away as people just realised it just wasn't really like the original and didn't have that same filter. But like I said, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, so it looks like there potentially could be a second season. Nothing has yet been decided. I don't know as well with the ongoing strikes that they had earlier this summer, whether or not that was why talks were able to continue, because everything in the US has kind of dried up. So maybe looking at some British alternatives for a future. Plus, I expect this one is a very cheap show to make. No special effects or anything like that. But I don't know, I think in some ways, maybe just leaving this one, I don't know. But did you enjoy The Full Monty? You can obviously watch it right now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus in the United States and on Disney Plus around the world. But let us know, would you like to see a second season of The Full Monty? Love to hear that in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.